The Internet, such a broad term. What is the Internet? What may seem like a simple question, defining the Internet isn't easy, because unlike any other technology, the Internet can be whatever we make it. We can shape it, we can mold it, but most importantly, we can use it to connect people, communities, and countries around the world. The Internet has had a dramatic impact and influence on our global society. It has influenced all aspects of our global culture, both as individuals, but more importantly, as societal groups. It crosses and influences gender, religion, government, cultural, financial, and geographical areas. My focus of influence and impact is how this technology affects social communications and interactions. Today I will give you a brief history of the Internet. I will speak to you about the evolution of the Internet, the social influence and impact of the Internet on society, the technology and advancements of the Internet, and in conclusion, the Internet and its next generation. This is a famous quote from Sir Isaac Newton. If I had been able to see farther than others, it was because I stood on the shoulders of giants. What does this mean? Today, a society in the process of discovering new advances in technology have leveraged the previous discoveries of others, and this has been the foundation for the evolution and growth of the Internet. According to Vint Cerf, often called the father of the Internet is a massive network of networks, a networking infrastructure. It connects millions of computers together globally, forming a network in which any computer can communicate with any other computer as long as they both are connected to the Internet. The Internet was born in 1969. It was originally called ARPANET. In 1969, ARPANET was a conjunction of computers at UCLA, Stanford, UCSB, and the University of Utah, designed for scientific and educational research. It's used to join government, university, and private computers together, providing infrastructure for the use of email, bulletin boards, file archives, hypertext documents, databases, and computational research. It's a vast collection of computer networks which forms and acts as a single huge network. It's the largest network of networks in the world. The Internet is a network of interconnecting computers that is now global and allows societies around the world to connect. So who invented the Internet? It wasn't Al Gore, but rather a collection or collaboration of many. Leonard Kleinrock, who did early work in packet switching, Vint Cerf and Robert Kahn, who defined the Internet Protocol, or IP, and Tim Berners-Lee, who developed HTTP to support a global hypertext system he later called the World Wide Web. This is an overview of time in the evolution of the Internet from inception in roughly 1969 to today's time. This 30-year time span in terms of technology evolution is equivalent to about 100 years of human evolution. The Internet evolution into social communication has been used not only as a tool for change, but as a social weapon. The Internet created digital networking as we know it today. It created a network of survivability of infrastructure to send, receive high-speed electronic messages and data throughout the world anytime. People, companies, and institutions feel the depth of this technology change. Our current network society is a product of the digital revolution and some major social cultural changes. One of these is the rise of the me-centered society. The use of the Internet has said to increase the risk of isolation, alienation, and withdrawal from society, but available evidence shows that the Internet neither isolates people nor reduces their sociability. It actually increases sociability, civic engagement, and the intensity of family and friendship relationships in all culture. The evolution doesn't mean isolation or the end of community. Instead, social relationships are being reconstructed on the basis of individual interests, values, and projects. Communities are formed through the individual's quest for like-minded people in a process that combines online interaction with offline interaction. Cyberspace and local space come together. Access to the Internet has been mostly positive, creating a global connected society where people from many different cultures have access to each other. They can share positive and negative social technical issues, can influence people's current and future views of those societies, can help change, influence, or impact them, all hopefully in a positive way. The Internet in particular and its use as a social medium has influenced the design of technology devices that allowed more detailed social interactions, including at times both positive and negative invasive interactions. The Internet has created ways for individuals and groups to interact one-on-one, locally, nationally, and globally like we've never imagined even 20 years ago. This capability has created positive influences in education, healthcare, global social connections, in finance, and conversely, it has also generated negative influence with cybercrime, terrorism, and social propaganda. The Internet and associated social technologies continue to evolve through emerging new technology advancements. High-quality voice and video are now features that have taken formerly typed messages and now have added emotion to global social interactions. Without delays, instant media is now at our fingertips. Per Ian Peters' History of the Internet, today 80% of people on this planet don't speak English as their first language. There's a natural desire for people to be able to use their own language on the Internet. That's difficult today's technology, because the core of the Internet finds all those difficult foreign characters hard to handle. It will require some significant changes to the Internet. This design limitation will change, and most believe that it will happen, allowing more consistent communication as we remove translation and interpretation and language barriers. This is a view of the Internet from a global perspective. It's hard to see from such a unique and beautiful image how the Internet has had such a dramatic social impact on our global society, both positive and negative. I leave you with this one final thought from Tim Wu, professor at Columbia Law School. As technology gets better, will society get worse? Thank you.